Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. This is going to be a really quick video. I'm going to get to the point. Quick one on suction control valves. I had someone that was listening. Awesome. You know, he texted me this morning at 8, 9 a.m. It's a Monday. I haven't really got time to make videos. But he's asked a question that if somebody asked it, I'm thinking, do they miss that? So we're going to quickly cover it. Suction control valves. If you've got the short one, it's rubbish. You can change it when you've got problems, or you can do it as prevention. It's going to let you down one day. It's probably already giving you symptoms that you haven't noticed yet. If you've got the short suction control valve, contact me Monday morning for an SCV and we'll upgrade you to the long one. It's generally 2005 to 2009 vehicles that have got the short one. 2009 onwards, it's the long one. You don't need to change it. There's a few different types of suction control valves, right? So this is the whole thing, right? There's all these different ones, you know, bang, bang, bang. There's, you know, if they're in brown boxes generally, like this, they're made in Thailand. If they're in red boxes, probably made in Japan. It doesn't matter. You've just got to get the right one to suit your vehicle. Our suction control valves, 440, delivered to your door, express post. Doesn't matter which one it is, all the same, but you'll get the right one to suit your vehicle. That's key. Now let's move on from that. No, one more thing. So if you've got the short one, it's rubbish. Didn't miss it? Good. If you've got the long one, you can change it, right? That's this one over here. They're a bit cheaper than those. Don't worry about that. That's just local Toyota Australia pricing, if you know what I mean. And it's not delivered and all that sort of thing. So yeah, a lot cheaper from us, and you'll get the right one for your vehicle. If you've got the long one, you can change it if you like, but it's nobody's really having any issues with them. You know, they're wear and tear still, so that's not to say they're never going to let you down, but I certainly wouldn't recommend changing it as prevention unless you've got heaps of money and you just want to do it so that you can kind of say, yeah, it didn't make any difference, Anth, you know, thanks for, you know, letting me know that I didn't need it and I put it in there and I didn't need it, you were right. Or you might be saying, hey dude, I'm sure it's a bit more responsive, I had this little noise and it's gone now, or it was blowing a bit of smoke and now it's not. So it's the R&TU so that we can tell her. We're just trying to do our best here to give you the information. Thanks for watching so far. A really quick important one on oil filters, okay? We use these genuine oil filters. No, we don't buy them from the Toyota deal. They're about 20 bucks. We buy them for less than $10 each. You buy them in a box of 10. And I've told you a number of times, and everybody buys them. It's all over Oz Prado Crew. Just search oil filters, where to buy the genuine oil filters for cheap. Now, if you're not in these places, then that's where you're going to miss out, okay? This is for people in Australia. Oz Prado Crew, Oz Oil Filter Suppliers, right? Anyway, moving on from that, the important message about the oil filter was, I had someone the other day, he said, hey Anth, have you ever had a split oil filter? One of these genuine oil filters? I said, no. I said, what do you mean? And he sort of said it's split, and straight away I'm thinking, you know, like split to me is split, you know, there's a split down the side or split somewhere or something like that. Maybe it's to do with what tool is being used, but you shouldn't need to use a tool to install this to the vehicle. It should be done just by hand, right, like that. You know, kind of tight as you can by hand like that, you know. Anyway, when this O-ring squashes, you'll feel the metal make contact with the alloy. There's no point going any further. Once it's tight by hand, it's not going to come loose, and the O-ring is what's sealing. Once it's made contact and there's just enough pressure there, like you can just turn it by hand and you'll feel that metal make contact with the alloy. That's it, just stop there. There's no point to go crazy. There's no point putting a tool on to tighten it up. You're just going to make it hard for people or possibly damage your oil filter. So I'm not sure where he's buying his oil filters from, but it was genuine. My answer was, I've had genuine filters leak before, yes, but not the Toyota or Denso ones, if you like. And what I'd had in the past was leaking at the seam here, so where this is manufactured and folded over, perhaps every now and then you're going to get a manufacturing fault in machines, and it's obviously going to be hard to check these things unless you're going to put oil and pressure test it. It's not until you put it on the vehicle and there's heaps of oil, and the oil pressure, it's I'm not going to give you numbers, it varies from vehicle to vehicle and oil temperatures and what viscosity and all that sort of thing, but there's enough pressure there that oil's going to, you know, spray out everywhere if you've got a leak. Or it could be, if it's a very slow leak, it could just weep out slowly, but things usually get worse. So just be aware of that, and that's why I do, and that led me to the point of what I said to him, and I want to reiterate with you guys. When you're going to go on a trip, don't get your car serviced. Oh, I'm going away for the weekend, so better get the car serviced on Friday or something like that. The last thing you want to do is Friday, they're in a rush, get it done, whatever, there's a problem, or they make a mistake, or there's a faulty part, you're off on your trip 200-300 k's from home and you find oil everywhere. get your vehicle serviced at least 2 to 3 weeks before any trips. That's my recommendation, always has been, even if you come to us, because we can't control if this is faulty. Now, of course, if that's faulty, we're going to replace it for you, no dramas, we're going to clean up the mess, all that sort of thing. But we've never had that happen with one of these oil filters. We've had it with other genuine oil filters. I've had with had a Ryco, that the rubber seal, it had must have been a cut with a blade somehow by accident. You know, not from us. We took it out, installed it to the vehicle, happy days, started the car, and with that amount of oil pressure, the oil coming through that gap there, and when I took it off, cleaned up, you could not see it. So even on a visual, so you can't, with the Rycos, you kind of need to take the seal off and bend it back and forward and make sure there's not a cut in there if you want to avoid that situation, because it was a bit of a mess. Look, I also had someone contact me this morning, oh, you know, can I get some EJAR gaskets and stuff like that? Guys, as I said, I'm flat out here. I haven't got time to send $3, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 each EJAR gaskets. The time it takes to deal with someone, a sale, a package, I'm a one-man band here. I can't do this for thousands of people. That's why I've made videos that show you all the part numbers so you can select the part numbers, call up your local Toyota dealer. It's pretty cheap stuff, and say, hey, can I please get one of these, two of these, whatever. The only way I can supply you these, I'd love to, is with an injector kit or with a BFE kit or even with some front wheel bearings, okay? They're the three things, they're the main kits we do. Monday mornings, text message, those that are listening know what I'm talking about. But I'm sorry, I'm just unable to service everybody to provide these bits and pieces. That's what the Toyota dealership's there for. I would probably suggest that if you're doing an EJAR clean, you probably need injectors anyway, so watch some more videos before you make a decision what you're going to do, and it'll save you the hassle of going to your Toyota dealer for these bits and pieces, and you can get everything you need here to replace your injectors and get that engine in its best possible health so that it has its best chances of lasting for you. And here's another really super important message. I had someone contact me last week. It was late in the week. No, it wasn't on Monday, and you know how it works. It might sound like a bit of a joke, but I'm not sure if I'm joking or serious or partially serious about the Monday's parts day. Tuesday gets a 10% surcharge. Wednesday gets 20%, and it goes on from there, 30%, 40%, 50%, right? So here's some brand new injectors, and what's important about these is somebody thought they purchased some injectors from me, but they didn't. And I'm pretty sure we've had this before, because somebody said, oh, I brought a catch can off your website. I'm thinking, mate, you need to watch some more videos. Where have you been, mate? I don't have a website, personalised service, okay? It's not a big business with all, you know, well, it's big on injector sales, BFE sales, and front wheel bearing kit sales. But at the end of the day, you know, a bit of work going on in the Prado Hospital, of course. But, you know, it's not a big, greedy company that's, you know, got a website that just wants to sell every part under the sun. Because, as I've said before, we could easily do that. So the mistake they made was, like usual, people see a couple of videos and then they go ahead and take action before they've really got themselves informed and trained properly. So I suggest everybody keeps watching the videos, watch the old videos, check all the playlists. There's one there, Injector information. We do not have a website, and I don't plan to have a website. If for some reason I can't handle this anymore and we've got to somehow diversify, things may change, but at the moment I like to keep it a personalised service. It's a one-man band, maybe a couple assistants here and there, you know, and it's going to be a one assistant at a time sort of situation, if you know what I mean. Training people one-on-one direct, and if anybody's going to help out, they really need to be able to do things exactly how I want to do things, because it works. So we're not going to change it. We're not going to let it go loose. So what was the problem? Some website, I've seen it before, what's it called, All 4x4 or something like that. That's not me, I'm not called All 5x4. Now, I'm not having a go at him, I want to be clear, I'm just saying that is not even anything like 4x4 diesel. All 4x4, that's some other website. So they've got an injector kit for $3,000. So for what you get, it's dearer than our kit, and there's less in there anyway. So of course you can't be as good value for money as me. I'm going to be the best value for money, the best customer service. We've got the videos in the VIP group showing you how to do it right, that I've spent days and days, hours of days and hours and weeks of time putting all this information together for you. That's all part of our package. Nobody can compete with that. So if you're looking for a bit of competition, you're not going to get it. Now, this guy wasn't looking for that. He was just keen to get his injector kit quickly, and that's fair enough. And he thought he made that mistake. So I'm doing this video. I'm not picking on him. I'm trying to let everybody know, don't make that mistake. We don't have a website. The only way to buy these babies are in a kit from me, and you text me Monday morning from about 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. is good Monday morning. But stay tuned on our Facebook pages in case we say we are closed this Monday. It's going to be Tuesday, so we'll just quickly put those for you at the top there, right? Our Facebook pages, you can rewind. We're not going to waste too much time on that. Our groups and stuff, we'll just sit those to the side there. There you go. 2 YouTube channels, one 4x4 Diesel, one 4x4 Adventures. Okay, the deal is, lucky he got a refund. These are his babies right here, okay? So he texts me saying, you know, I said, oh no, I said, look, I don't know what you're getting. As I've said in other videos, you know, they could be remanufactured, they could be other, I don't know, I just don't know. There's so many options of what they could be, and there's a massive shortage of brand new. At the moment, Denso dealers can't get brand new, genuine injectors in Australia. Now, we get some through lots of different channels, right? But they're not available. So they've all got heaps of remanufactured in stock. Now, anyone watching this is probably going to go, Anth only recommends brand new, genuine, not rebuilt, remanufactured, any other brands, any other counterfeit copies. There's counterfeit copies, there's things that look almost identical to this, okay? And it takes a keen eye, people that are watching all the videos or me, to be able to pick these sorts of things out. I've got to tell you, even our workshop partners might not pick out a counterfeit injector, okay? There's not very many people that spend the time on it that I do to keep you out of trouble. So I hope you like it. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn the bell on, all that sort of thing. But don't make the mistake of thinking you've purchased something from me. You certainly won't purchase a cat. If you think you need a catch can, you certainly haven't watched enough videos yet. I think we've even got a playlist on catch cans. Anyway, that's it for this video. It's way more information that I plan to put in there, but I've got so much information for you. You should be subscribing, turning the bell on to make sure you don't miss it. It's good, genuine information. Don't trust me. Look at the comments. Trust all the people that are there and the growing amount of subscribers every day. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out here. See you.